South Africa is faced with a major problem, and it's a dilemma that isn't addressed very often. You see, the truth is, we have a waste problem. And today our focus lies on the removal of tyre waste.
It's estimated that between 60 and 100 million, yeah, that's right, 100 million scrap tyres are stockpiled in South Africa, with almost 11 million more added to this number every year.
Besides polluting the environment, these tyres create serious fire hazards and are also breeding grounds for vermin and mosquito that can, of course, spread disease. The Recycling and Economic Development Initiative of South Africa, or Redisa, want this all to end.
The group is looking to build awareness around the problem and collect the tyre waste at no charge, enabling consumers to improve their environment and, of course, carbon footprint.
So in the South African context, we had a huge problem where tyres were being dumped. They're being burnt illegally, and as a result it has a huge impact on the environment. We chose tyres specifically because of the environmental impact, but also that tyres is a commodity that allowed us to develop a collection system in a fairly short time, because the first mile is basically of the reverse engineering of the distribution networks are dealt with. You don't dump your tyres. When you remove your tyres off your car, you drive them into a dealership. The dealer then exchanges them for new ones, and he holds onto the waste, and the waste then gets removed from that point. So we need to collect all of those tyres, the waste products, and we need to organize them into storage facilities or central hubs from which they are then disseminated to various recycling operations and eventually then become secondary products through the use of that recycled material. And that recycled material can become an input product for the manufacturer, and this is how you complete the circle and ensure that you have resource efficiency.
At the moment, depot sites are being successfully run throughout South Africa, and so far Redisa has collected over 17,000 tons of waste tyres that were ultimately destined for landfill.
If we were to liken it to the number of tyres, it's about 4.3 million tyres that we've dealt with that have been redirected to either a crumbing plant, which is a form of recycling. What crumbing basically entails is to separate out the component parts of the tyre, which is steel, nylon fluff and rubber. The bulk of the material is 75%, which is rubber. And this rubber crumb have a range of applications across a home, roof tiles, floor tiles, and we can create astroturf for sporting. So it has a range of applications across households, recreational facilities, and of course industry.
There's another upside too. With every new recycling site comes new jobs.
We are creating a whole new industry. That industry will require the support of small businesses to be developed, to be able to do the services required in terms of collection and of storage and on small-time recycling. Also, in terms of the job creation, we look at the most job-intensive or labor-intensive processes to use to ensure that we can actually incorporate more and more individuals into the business model. And really we need to do this in a country where unemployment is so high. We're the custodians of the waste into worth concept. And this concept, we believe, can be applied to multiple waste streams. We could look at, imagine the country if we could apply this to plastics, packaging, paper. Everybody stands to benefit by that. Redisa is just the referee looking to enhance the existing business that exists, the recyclers that exist, but we can also utilize this to create a way of dealing with the unserviced areas by creating those small businesses in the local communities to deal with their waste and to earn some money, thereby creating those jobs that are needed.
So help your country and your planet become healthier by getting involved with Redisa today and reduce tyre wastage down to a minimum. Because, after all you've got is a better ecosystem to benefit from.